Rain poured over downtown Vancouver like the sky itself was breaking. Inside a flickering corner cafe, Kate Sullivan stacked coffee cups with trembling hands, her uniform damp, her mind racing through overdue bills and her brother's medicine schedule. The place smelled of burnt espresso and desperation, until the door creaked open. An old man stood there, drenched to the bone, clutching a battered suitcase that collapsed at his feet. "Sir, please come in," Kate called out, stepping forward. He shook his head, voice fragile. "I don't want to bother anyone." But she crossed the room anyway, lifting the bag as rain pooled around her shoes. The moment their eyes met, something shifted, just enough to change everything. By the next morning, 4 men in black suits would walk into that same cafe asking for her name, and Kate would realize she hadn't just helped a stranger. She'd stepped into a secret powerful enough to destroy lives. If this story grips your heart, like the video and subscribe to Canada's Heartfelt Tales for more true stories that prove kindness can rewrite fate. The next morning broke under a sky the color of unwashed steel. The rain had stopped, but the city looked like it was still holding its breath. Kate unlocked the cafe door, the key cold in her shaking hand. Inside, everything felt heavier. The smell of old coffee, the hum of the refrigerator, the faint buzz of the neon open sign that flickered as if unsure whether it wanted to stay alive. She tried to push the unease aside. Maybe the old man had found somewhere dry. Maybe that was the end of it. But when the first customer walked in, her world began to tilt. A black SUV idled across the street. 4 men stepped out, all in matching dark suits that didn't belong in a neighborhood like this. Their polished shoes splashed through puddles as they moved toward the cafe. Kate froze behind the counter, heart pounding so loud she swore it echoed off the glass. They entered without a word. The tallest one, a man with scars across his cheek, held up his phone. A photo of the old man flashed on the screen. "You were seen with him last night," he said. His tone wasn't a question. "Where is he now?" Kate's throat went dry. "He was cold. I gave him a ride. That's all." The man's lip curled. "A ride? To where?" "The Starlight Motel. 10 blocks down." He exchanged a look with the others. "He's gone. Checked out before sunrise. Paid in cash." Then he leaned closer, his breath smelling of cigarettes. "If he contacts you again, you call us. Otherwise, we'll assume you're hiding him." He placed a heavy card on the counter. Black, embossed lettering. Cole Capital Solutions. Then they left, leaving silence like an open wound. Kate could still feel their eyes on her long after the SUV disappeared. Gary, her manager, was pale. "Kate," he said, "what did you do?" "I helped an old man," she whispered. "Well, next time don't," Gary snapped. "We don't need trouble here." She spent her break locked in the tiny storage room, her face buried in her hands. The world was cruel enough without punishing you for being kind. She wanted to believe it would all blow over, but life had other plans. Just after noon, another car pulled up, this time a sleek dark Audi, silent and deliberate. A woman stepped out, blonde hair cut into a precise bob, navy blue suit pressed to perfection. She walked into the cafe like she owned time itself. "Miss Kate Sullivan?" the woman asked. Her voice was calm, professional. "My name is Genevieve Pierce. I represent Mr. Barnaby Cole." Kate blinked. "Barnaby?" "Yes," Genevieve said, lowering her voice. "The man you helped last night." Kate's heart kicked. "Is he okay?" "Those men said he was sick." Genevieve's smile was thin. "Those men work for his son. They are not to be trusted. Mr. Cole asked me to thank you personally." Gary's eyes widened. He gestured toward his office. "You can use the back. Please, anything you need." Inside the cramped office, Genevieve set a leather portfolio on the desk. "What you did last night was significant," she said. "Mr. Cole isn't an ordinary man. He's the founder of Apex Global, Canada's largest private holding company." Kate stared. "The Billionaire." Genevieve nodded. "For years, he's conducted what he calls social audits, Tests to find genuine kindness in a world obsessed with profit. You're the first person to pass in over 3 years. Kate couldn't speak. Genevieve opened the folder and slid a letter toward her, written in careful cursive. Thank you for reminding me that kindness still exists. Beneath it, a proposal. Full payment of debts, medical transport for her brother to a top respiratory clinic, a new apartment, and a trust worth $5 million. Kate shook her head. I can't accept this. It's too much. It's what he wishes, Genevieve replied softly. And you'll need it. His son, Donovan, is furious. He's trying to declare his father incompetent. He'll come after you. Before Kate could respond, the cafe door slammed open. A voice thundered down the hallway. Where is she? Donovan Cole entered like a storm in human form. Sharp suit, perfect hair, eyes burning with entitlement. Maddox, the scarred man, followed behind him. You, Donovan spat, pointing at Kate. You think you can con my father? You think he'll just give you millions and walk away? Kate stood, trembling but firm. I didn't ask for anything. He laughed. Everyone asks for something. Name your price. 10,000. 50. Walk away and say he's lost his mind. Genevieve stepped between them. You're trespassing, Mr. Cole. Stay out of this, he snarled. You're enabling his delusions. Then to Kate. You and your sick brother sob story, it's pathetic. People like you leech off people like us. Kate's voice cracked but didn't break. People like you. You mean human beings. Donovan's face twisted. You'll regret crossing me. 2 men appeared at the doorway. Barnaby's real security. Calm, poised, deadly silent. One of them, Mr. Shaw, said quietly. Sir, you need to leave. Donovan hesitated. Powerless. Cornered. This isn't over, he hissed before storming out. The door shut behind him. For the first time in years, Kate felt something she hadn't known she'd lost, control. That afternoon, Genevieve drove her to the airport. A private jet waited on the tarmac, gleaming under the pale light. Inside, Leo sat in a leather seat, smiling weakly. For the first time, his cough had quieted. 6 months passed in a blur of doctors, treatments, and quiet mornings watching snow fall outside their new apartment window. Leo was stronger. Kate studied nursing online with tutors Barnaby hired. She worked for the Samaritan Fund now, helping identify others who quietly helped strangers without expecting anything back. But Donovan wasn't done. He filed motion after motion, accusing Kate of manipulation and fraud. Reporters hounded her. Lawyers dragged her name through the mud. Still she refused to break. During one brutal hearing, Donovan's lawyer leaned forward. Miss Sullivan, he sneered. You, a waitress drowning in debt, just happened to meet a billionaire who gave you millions. That's quite a coincidence, isn't it? Kate met his gaze. It's not a coincidence to be kind. The courtroom murmured. Even the judge paused. Then came the final day. Genevieve rose, calm as ever. Your Honor, she said. The defense calls one last witness, Mr. Barnaby Cole. The doors opened, and there he was. No longer frail, no longer hidden. His silver hair gleamed under the lights. He took the stand, voice clear and steady. My son believes I am insane because I choose generosity over greed, he said. If that is madness, then I pray the world goes mad with me. Donovan's lawyer tried to object, but Barnaby's words cut through. Miss Sullivan did what my own blood would not. She helped without expecting. That is competence. That is strength. When the ruling came, it was swift. Conservatorship denied. Donovan's claim collapsed. The court affirmed Barnaby's mental clarity and rebuked Donovan for malicious intent. Outside, reporters swarmed, shouting questions. Donovan shoved past them, jaw clenched. Cameras caught every second. Within days, the board at Apex Global stripped him of his position, citing ethical breaches and reputational damage. Kate watched the news in silence. Genevieve smiled beside her. Poetic justice, she said. Weeks later, in a park dusted with spring snow, Barnaby joined Kate and Leo on a bench overlooking a frozen pond. Leo tossed crumbs to a pair of ducks, his laughter light and unburdened. Barnaby handed Kate a folder. "Your next assignment," he said. Inside was a name, the Halifax Initiative. A new city, a new test. Kate looked up. "You want me to run it?" He nodded. "You've seen both sides of wealth, Miss Sullivan. You know what it means to be overlooked, and to be chosen." She smiled. "Then I'll find someone like me." "Good," Barnaby said softly. "But be careful. The world has many Donovans." As he walked away, Kate watched the sky clear. For the first time, the city didn't feel cruel, felt alive. The next day, news broke across every outlet. Donovan Cole charged with financial fraud and obstruction of justice. His empire was crumbling. The same arrogance that made him powerful had finally devoured him. Kate turned off the TV, exhaled, and opened her laptop. The Samaritan Fund's next mission waited. A list of names, people who might still believe kindness had no place left in the world. She whispered almost to herself, "Let's prove them wrong." Outside, the snow began to melt, revealing a city that, like her, was learning how to start again. Because in the end, what saved her wasn't wealth or power. It was the choice to care when no one else would. And sometimes that's the kind of choice that changes everything. ChatGPT didn't. Spring came early that year, soft and quiet, as if the city itself was tired of fighting. Kate stood by the hospital window, watching her brother chase sunlight down the hallway. His laughter no longer sounded fragile. It was whole, steady, alive. For months she had lived between fear and faith, but now, for the first time, she felt the ground beneath her was solid. She had faced men with power, lies wrapped in expensive suits, and a world that measured worth by numbers. Yet in the end it wasn't wealth that won. It was truth, stubborn and unyielding. She learned that courage doesn't come from confidence. It comes from exhaustion, from choosing to rise again when the world has already written you off. On her desk lay a single envelope, sealed with Barnaby's crest. Inside, a note written in his shaky hand. "Kindness is the rarest currency. Spend it freely." Kate smiled, folded the letter, and slipped it into her pocket before heading out to start her next journey. The camera lingers on her walking down the snowy Vancouver street. Head high, heart light, the noise of the world behind her fading into calm. If this story touched your heart like this video, share it with someone who still believes in good people, and subscribe to Canada's Heartfelt Tales, where true stories remind us that hope is never out of reach.